Hey, fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Blunt Intuition. I'm your host, Lady T. If this is your first time coming to us, spending time with me, welcome and hopes that you will return. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm glad to have you. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into y'all's reading. I'm not gonna hold you too much. I'm gonna do fire signs. This is all placements, by the way. Sun, moon, rise, Venus, north node, south node, everywhere. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we're gonna get into who's missing you. Keep in mind that this is collective, so everything is not going to resonate for everyone. But if it does, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things, and tap into this energy so I can keep making these videos for you guys. Because obviously they're helping a lot of you people. And I am so happy for that because that let me know I'm reaching my audience. I'm reaching my people. Okay, so I'm going to keep doing this thing for you, okay? All right, so we're going to get into who's missing you, why are they missing you, and your desired outcome. This we're going to try to tap in and see, why, or your desired outcome, what you want, how you want things to turn out, okay? You can tell me in the comments if I'm dead on, if I'm not, like, that doesn't really resonate with me. Okay, well, cool. Maybe you might need to look at another video or something like that. Or you may need to look at another placement, because sometimes when we do these readings, some don't want me to tell y'all this. Okay, sometimes when we do these readings, you may be looking at your sun sign, right? And it may not be in your sun sign where the issue lays. It may be around another place. That's why it's important to learn your birth chart. If you don't do nothing else with this journey, learn your birth chart. It can help you tremendously, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and get in. We're going to pray. Holy Spirit, I ask you to cleanse the energy around the space for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, all placements. I ask you to clear out all negative and stagnant stuck energy. Anything that's being sent to me or them, I ask you to return it to sender 1,000-fold and bind it to its target. That way they can't send it to me or them. And they learn the lesson behind sending this negative energy to my fire signs, okay? All right, so let's get in. Let's see who's missing here. So we're going to pull until we get a zodiac sign. Of course, there's other things in here like Saturn, like the planetary aspects and things like that, the elements. But we gonna see. Who is missing the fire signs right now? Who is missing fire signs? Who is missing the fire signs? I know y'all probably looking at my nails like, what is going on with your nails? I've been playing. I like doing nails, right? I'm not a tech or anything. I just like doing my own nails because people, I don't know, people just be doing the most. And I'm a polygel type person, right? But one of my bonus daughters, she was like, Mom, you should try Gel X nail, because I have been seeing them on the internet and stuff, and I was just like, I don't know if I want to do that. But when I tell you, this is the easiest thing to do, and they're so fun to do, and it's quick. And you see, if you do them the right way, they stay on for a while. Like I've had this hand on for about 2.5 weeks, I think, and this hand I just kind of redid just to see if I could get it the way I wanted it. But anyway, I know y'all ain't here for that. But anyway, let's see who's missing. Who is missing my fire signs? Mars. Could be an Aries. Or this is someone that wants to take action, or someone that has taken action or will take action towards you. But and today is Tuesday when I'm recording this. Tuesday is the day of Mars for Aries and Scorpio. Just gonna put that out. So they may reach out to you today. Look, Aries. Look, I burnt my Aries. I don't forget how I did that. And Gemini. Who is this Holy Spirit that is missing my fire signs? Who is this with this Mars energy? Who is this missing fire signs? Give me a card, please. Give me a zodiac sign. What's the energy that's missing? I don't know, but this person is in their feelings. They're definitely feeling some type of way with this moon energy. You got them in their feelings. Could be a Cancer. Take the energy, put it where it fit. Or this could be somebody that you intuitively can feel. It's like you already know who they are. It could be a Leo that you may make happy, or they feel happy. It's a Gemini. It's a Gemini, y'all. It's a Gemini missing you. I'm missing you. If anybody that is a millennial or a older millennial or Gen Xer, you probably know that song. I don't know, some Gen Z might know this song too, because you know you got parents my age probably, so you probably done heard the song by Case. I'm missing you like a cold summer afternoon, or what is it? Like a cold summer afternoon, or the snow coming down in June, in a wedding without a groom. I'm missing you. That's what I keep hearing. I'm the desert without the sand, or a woman without a man, or a ring without a hand. I'm missing you. Yeah, so this person is missing you, this Gemini, or this person that's in this Gemini energy. Okay, they want some type of expansion. They want to be able to come into your energy. They want to come towards you. I feel like this person is really like, and if it like, it's like they, hold on. This person has a love-hate, or you could have a love-hate relationship with whoever this is, right? That's what I'm feeling. And you know, Gemini energy is duality. They really are two different people. One minute they could be talking to you, you know, everything's going fine, and the next minute is like, you know who else is like that? Libra energy is like that because of the two scales, you know what I'm saying? So there's duality, which gives them quadrupleality, because all of us have two sides, right? All of us have a light and a dark side. This person has a light and a dark side. Look at it like that, okay? This person could have, I don't know what they did, but I'm picking up on somebody that was hot and cold. With this moon card and the sun card, this person was hot and cold with you. And you may have gotten tired of this person being hot and cold with you and kind of, you know, just skedaddled, scram. Okay? You was like, enough is enough. I'm not dealing with this. You could be an Aries that I'm talking to specifically, or have Aries energy heavy, because I am talking to all fire signs, or whatever fire sign this resonates with. Okay, what does this person want the fire signs to know that it's missing them, this Gemini energy? Why are they missing them? Why are they missing? I'm nosy too, so this is like a tattletale reading. You know, I love the tattletale readings when they tell you what's really going on. Why is this person missing? I love it when you wear my favorite color. Oh, they feel like you special to them. Ain't nobody else like you, bro. They should have thought about it. And see, this is the thing that be killing me. Motherfucker be really knowing, excuse my language, but pardon my African American, but people be knowing what they got and will fumble, or either they will compromise it for whatever reason. It don't have to always be because of somebody else. Maybe they just couldn't make up their mind with all this duality here. One minute they love you, next minute they don't. They don't know what they want. And that's okay if you don't know what you want, but tell the person you don't know what the hell you want so they can go and get on somewhere. See, that's what I think. That's why a lot of people end up in, like, you know, situations where they end up hurting people and stuff, because the mind games and shit that people like to play, that going back and forth stuff. One minute you fuck with me, one minute you don't, and then people want to holler, oh, you need to control your emotions. Well, no. Ain't no control your emotions. No, nigga, you need to control, or bees niche. You need to control your emotions and your feelings and how you deal. If you know you not sure about somebody, it's a no. Just leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, ecstasy. Love to run my fingers softly while you say so. Yeah, this person is like feeling like you're special to them. You're unlike any other person that they may have dealt with. They just wanna, well, you see what that says. See what I'm saying? This person likes to play mind games, but that's air energy for you. That's kind of how. And if this person has like a moon, a Cancer moon or something like that, yeah, they like to play on emotions and things like that. And I just feel like some of y'all, or whoever I'm talking to here, you know who I'm talking to, my person, or the people that I'm talking to, I just feel like you got tired of maybe the back and forth with this person. That's what this feels like. But they do want justice. They want to come towards you because I'm looking at this Sagittarius energy, this Jupiter energy. I grow an opportunity, justice. They want to come in and make something shake. However, it's just like, I don't know, because you play too many games. You do too much. Okay? I'm tired of I'm tired of feeling lonely without you. I just want to be with you. Okay, so I feel like it's about what they want now. When they was doing whatever they was doing, it wasn't a problem. But now, because, whew, child, this energy right here is draining. I don't know who y'all was dealing with, but my hat's go off to you because I can just feel the pull, the push and pull, the push and pull. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Stressed. I'm having personal problems right now that is taking all of my attention. I guess you're their guilty pleasure, fire sign. So that's how they escape. Yeah, because they holding back. Okay. See, that's that crazy shit that I be talking about. Twin flame. So this could be some of y'all twin flame. This could be some of y'all twin flame. And if it is, my hat goes off to you for having to deal with this mess. And I heard somebody say, yeah, that motherfucker was trifling. Trifling. Hold on, that's not the deck I wanted. Oh, nope, that's not the deck either. I'm just picking up all type of stuff. Okay, let's pick this deck up. Let's cleanse it. What else, Holy Spirit? So they missing you because they feel like you was the best thing, okay? You special. You not like nobody else. You took them there. You know what I mean? Like you did it for them. Ecstasy, tease. But now they feeling lonely because they couldn't make up the damn mind what they wanted. Now they all stressed out and stuff about it because you might have just moved on from whoever this is. Look, this person was unawakened. This is at the back of this deck, and I haven't even pulled anything yet. This person was unawakened, unsure, everything. They didn't know what the hell they wanted. That is a upside down Gemini energy. I grew up around a bunch of Geminis, and yes, when Gemini energy is unsure and they in that, put it like this. Gemini energy, when they ain't shit, they ain't shit. That's the best way I can explain it to you. So yeah, if you were messing with a Gemini and this Gemini was upside down, inside out, topsy-turvy, yeah, I get it. Okay, but yeah, they missing you now and they feeling lonely because they know you was the only one that could really do it for them. You know what I'm saying? What else, Holy Spirit? Why are they missing the fire signs now? Why are you missing fire signs now, Gemini? Talk to me. So, didn't I say twin flame? I did not tell you, I just seen twin flame over here. Yeah, this person was a twin flame. So this means this person is deeply connected to you. You basically dealing with yourself. And, you know, sometimes, guys, now, don't shoot the messenger. Don't get in your feelings. Don't get upset with me when I say this. But maybe you've displayed this type of behavior as well, maybe towards them or maybe towards somebody else. And with a twin flame, this is why I would really not prefer being with a twin flame. Because anytime a twin flame comes into your life or you find your twin flame or your twin flame finds you, you're going to learn some lessons. Oh, yeah. You're going to learn some lessons. You're going to learn some heavy lessons, too. Now, some people can be with their twin flame if both of them are equal. You see how they mirroring each other? But see, the problem with mirroring is y'all do the same shit. So if this person ain't being shit, 9 times out of 10, you gonna mirror back to them, you ain't gonna be shit either. So maybe that's what happened. Like I said, you got tired of going back and forth with whoever this was. You got tired of the back and forth. You got tired of like the arguing. 1 minute we cool, 1 minute we not. You know what the hell with this? I'm walking away. And I feel like a lot of y'all did. Y'all made that decision to walk away from this person. What else, Holy Spirit, for the fire signs? This person that's missing them. Creativity. This talks about inspiration, productivity, creation, bring out the greatness within. When I see this, this is like a sacral chakra card, which tells me that this is like a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? This is like a lot of energy that, this is a lot of energy that's around. Like with the Mars being here, the sun, it's fast acting. There's a lot of movement. You know what I mean? Like they say, I move. When you move, When I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. Hell yeah, DJ, bring that back. Is what I'm picking up on here. So yeah, this person is a copycat. They do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, they're gonna be like, you know that song, or it might be you too. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. So it's kind of like a competition. Yeah, to this person, or between the two of y'all, almost. But y'all are definitely mirroring one another's energy. That's crazy. But now, I feel like because y'all, you know how you be like, I'm out the game? I feel like a lot of y'all may have done that. And that's why this person is stressing. And they feeling some type of way because you dropped out of the game. You're like, I'm not going to keep playing this damn game with you. I'm done. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. Oh. My son. Hold on, y'all. When my son hit me up, I got a oblige because he filling something out for school. He went on some type of trip today. And yeah, he's filling this thing out for his driving thing. All right, so yeah, so this person, like I said, it's a lot of energy between you and this person. I don't feel like there's a lot of movement between you and them. Maybe you do still deal with this person, like maybe you feed them with a long handle spoon is what I'm hearing. Maybe for some of y'all feed this person with a long handle spoon, but for a lot of y'all don't fuck with them at all, and you just like, no, I'm good. You did all that foolishness, I'm good. Get yourself together. And we in spring now, depending on what hemisphere you living in when you watching us. But we in spring now, so there may be some action. There may be some movement soon. So you expect to maybe hear from this person. Oh yeah, I feel like you're going to hear from this person. What else, Holy Spirit, for fire signs? This person that is missing them. Who's missing them? Denial. Somebody that's in denial. Maybe y'all are in denial. Okay? Maybe, okay. It just hit me. It just came to me. Okay, listen. We in spring now, right? This person could pop up on you or just spring up on you. And they could do it soon. They scared of shit, but they could do it soon because they feel like if they don't do it, they're going to miss out, right? I feel like with this denial card here, that's like too good to be true. That you know, that's funny because that energy comes up a lot when I'm reading. I feel that a lot because like, I think because I am dealing with my soul tribe members and y'all kind of probably think the way I think, we don't believe nothing until it happens. And you probably don't believe shit until it actually happens. So I feel like when this person pop up on you, even though you listening to this reading right now, right? Because this happens to me a lot. You might have done 40 readings and they all done told you this person's coming back, this person's gonna pop up on you, this person's gonna do this, X, Y, Z, that's how they feeling. When the shit happens, you just like, oh my God, I can't even believe this shit. Yeah, that's what that's giving. All right, so what is your desired outcome? Now, I'm interested to see how y'all feeling. Let's tap into Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this fire energy. Let's see how they feeling about the situation, Holy Spirit. How is my fire signs? What are their desired outcome of this? Now, keep in mind, it's going to be a bunch of y'all. So some of y'all may resonate, some of y'all may not. Some of y'all may feel the opposite of this. Put the energy where it fits. If you notice somebody that did too much, if they was putting their hands, especially if they was putting their hands on, I don't know why that came up. Maybe they were abusive physically and emotionally because you got the moon and the sun here once again. I'm just going to put that out there. But if this is somebody that you know that was beating you upside your head, they was doing all type of crazy stuff like that, this don't apply to you. Because I would never sit here and tell you to take somebody that was physically harming you. Okay? I don't play that shit. I've never played that shit. I've never played like that. Now, I've had my fair share. Because you know how some people be like, well, you know, everybody can't leave. You know, everybody don't react the same. And that's true. Everybody don't deal with domestic violence situations the same. But some of us do just leave, okay? Some people can't. Some people will stay for years. Hey, that's your business. If that's what the best that you can do at the time, Cool. I don't know why I'm talking about domestic violence, but maybe there's somebody here that may have went through some type of domestic violence. Um, when I was younger, when I was pregnant with my second child, I went through a domestic violence situation. But looking back, like after I started healing and stuff and whatever, I thought it came out of nowhere. But looking back now, there were red flags. There were signs that I missed. There were two incidents, what am I saying, that had happened prior to the big incident that finally made me say, you know what, enough is enough. I will never deal with your ass again for nothing. And when I look back at that now, I'm like, oh shit, the signs was there. And then my mama, she kept trying to tell me, you know, you need to leave that person alone. That person not for you. But I ain't want to hear it. So sometimes what you think one thing is, it's really, you know, it's not. You know what I'm saying? You think it to yourself, well, I left. Well, maybe you left when you were ready, just like that person may leave when they're ready. It may take them 5 years though. Only for me, it only took a month or so because I was just like, whoa. First of all, bitch, I'm not about to be nobody's punching bag. You're not gonna be putting your fucking hands on me and using me like a punching bag because I punch back. Okay? Second of all, I'm gonna go to jail. And this is exactly what I told him after everything happened. I told him, because he asked me, he was like, well, do you think we could work on it? Do you think? I was like, sir, do you want your life? He was like, what? I said, I already tried to take you out one time because an incident prior to the incident that happened, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but somebody need to hear it. The incident prior to him beating the life out of me almost, he had took my clothes one night. He had basically held me hostage. I was in the shower. He didn't want me to go out. That's what it was. He didn't want me to go out. I was going out anyway because the type of person I used to be back then, I still kind of am now. I do what the fuck I want to do. I don't give a damn if I'm a woman, a man, dog, cat, rat, bat, bitch. You're not going to dictate my movements. Don't nobody do that. My own mama couldn't dictate my movements, okay? Mind you, when this happened, I was what, 19, 20, something like that. I had just had my first kid, but I was pregnant with my next one, my second one. Didn't know I was pregnant though. So one night he got mad. I was going out. He took my clothes and he was like, you not going no MFing well. I was like, okay. I said, you sure? I said, you're not gonna give me my clothes back? He was like, no, I'm not giving you nothing. You're not going nowhere, da 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 da. Cool. I was like, all right, strike two. I said, I'm gonna give you one more chance, my boy. I'm gonna give you one more chance to give me my stuff back. I ain't giving you shit back. You bitch, you not going no. I said, okay, bet. Okay. He went in the room. When he went in that room, I went in the kitchen. And I remember standing in the middle of the floor of the kitchen, y'all. And I remember looking at the table, and there was a pair of sewing scissors, but they were dull at the tip. They were kind of dull at the tip. And they had an orange handle on them. How do I remember that? Because I just remember 11:11 when I say this. I just remember looking at those scissors, and this voice was like, if he keep on, you know what you got to do. I'm like, all right. So he comes back up the hallway charging at me. And he was like, I said you ain't going. Now, man, I'm standing there with my towel wrapped around me. And I said, sir, I ain't going to say his name because, you know, it is what it is now. I was like, sir, are you going to give me my clothes back? He was like, I'm not giving you. And before he could get to giving me, I picked up the scissors. Someone's like, pick the scissors up. I picked the scissors up and I just, right in the side of his neck. Blood started going everywhere. And he was like, what the is your problem? I can't believe you did that to me. I said, I asked you 3 times to give me my clothes back. I asked you 3 times if you were sure that you were going to give me my clothes back. You didn't give me my clothes back. You're holding me hostage. Now, one or two things can happen. I could call the police. They can take you away and you can get locked up, or you can just give me my clothes back and I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do anyway. So that particular night, I think, was a ripple from the first incident that had happened prior to that incident. And when the third incident happened, when he lit my ass up, I ain't gonna lie, like he dragged my tail one night after that incident. I think it was just a whole lot of, you know, that had came together. So finally, when that last incident happened, when he beat me up at his mama house and dragged my ass. Now, mind you, y'all, I was fighting back. I ain't gonna lie, after a while, I got tired of him kicking and hitting me because he had threw me across the table on his mama's porch when we had pulled. He had kicked the window out my car, all type of shit. It was crazy. It was like a scene out of a bad movie or out of a nightmare. When we got in the house, he pushed me through the wall. He knocked me on the floor. He pushed me through the wall. I fell on the floor, and then he kicked me in my ribs. Then he made me get up. I went in the bathroom, sitting on the side of the tub. He punches me. I fall over in the tub. I get back up. His sister's screaming at him. She's like, "Yo, why don't you leave her alone? Just leave her alone and give her something to drink. You see you beating her up, blah, 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 blah." So he swings and hits me again. I fell over in the tub again, baby. After that last hit, I got back up. And I was like, this enough is enough. He's not going to keep hitting me. So I swung on him. I swung on him, made contact, stunned him. He was like, "What the fuck? Did you just hit me?" So he hits me again. He tapped me because I ducked. I tried to duck. So he's yelling. He's tearing his mother's house up, y'all. Like, he's pulling the damn cabinet doors off in the bathroom, like flinging them. His sisters, they scared. He got his mom and his sister sitting on, because she had like an ensuite on her bathroom. They're sitting there watching the shit. Luckily, y'all, his grandfather, at the time, his step-grandfather, actually, he was a nosy person. He used to like being nosy, and he watched everything, and they lived like up the path from his mama. Luckily, that night, his grandfather was being so nosy to the fact he heard the commotion and called the police, y'all. He called the police, and the next thing I heard was, Mecklenburg County Police, Mr. Such and such, you need to open this door. So they kicked the door in. They kicked the door because he had locked the door and stuff. They kicked the door in, they grabbed him. They was like, "You need to cut this shit out." Like, they're going crazy. So they put the cuffs on him because they had to cuff him, his feet and his hands, because he was tearing shit up, y'all. He was tearing stuff, and he was gonna kill me that night. I know he would have killed me if I wouldn't have fought back eventually. And they got him, they took him away or whatever. And then after that particular incident, I was like, nope. I have seen Satan three times dealing with him. I won't see Satan again. I've seen the devil. I know what he looked like. Not again. So after that, he tried to come back. "Well, we can work things out now that you're pregnant." Because I didn't even know I was pregnant, but I thought I had lied to him when he was beating me up coming up the road on that last incident. And I told him, I was like, "Nah, we can't do this again." I said, "No." I said, "You need to get your shit out my house." At the time, because we was living together. And I was like, because I was living in my mama's other house, because she had 2 homes, and the other one she gave it to me, and she kept the other one. I said, "You gotta get your shit, you gotta get out of my house. I don't give a fuck if we got a baby or not, you got to go." I said, "Because if you ever put your hands on me again, baby, you going to fuck from up out of here, and I hope your mama got a damn insurance policy." I said, "Because no, this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. You're not gonna be beating on me and shit. We're not gonna do this." And so we went our separate ways, and of course, he became a deadbeat, per the usual. He wasn't doing for his kid. You know, it's crazy because people remind me all the time, like, I don't know what type of baby mama you are. I did everything in my power, even after he did all that, to make sure he was in his child life, and he still failed. Still failed. So I don't know who had to hear that. Somebody needed to hear it. I hope it helped somebody. But let's get into what's your desired outcome? What do you want happen from this? Because with this Mars energy here, I feel like my story was relatable. Like, I had to tell y'all, because maybe somebody is in a situation now that's similar, and y'all trying to figure out what to do. Leave. Because if you don't leave, you may not leave with your life. Just gonna put that out there. Period. Okay. So what is the fire signs outcome, desired outcome? Okay. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Y'all done learned y'all lesson. Y'all like, I done learned my lesson. Yeah. I'm not going to keep doing this shit. When it rains, it pours. Karmic debt. Y'all about to close the cycle. That's y'all's desired outcome. Who am I'm talking to? Yeah. Because maybe y'all are in a situation where maybe your parents or maybe a parent of yours was in a situation like that. Maybe you grew up seeing that type of treatment, and you like, hell no. Especially if you, I ain't going to say, Aries and Sagittarius don't, but I'm sorry. I ain't gonna say Aries and Leo don't, but I know if you are a Sagittarius, especially if you a Sagittarius feminine, and you dealing with something like, y'all don't deal with stuff like that. Y'all not gonna sit there. Well, the Sagittarius women I know, no. That ain't even happening. You can go ahead and slow this, and when he said slow this church bus down right now, put me off. I heard somebody say it though. Yeah, y'all not gonna do that. Whew, that was a lot, y'all. Let me go ahead and cleanse the space some more. Ooh, whew. Yeah. So whatever. This is something serious, right? You know, y'all like to joke and laugh and stuff, but if you are in a domestic violence situation, get out. Okay, please get out. Get out expeditiously because your life matters. You matter. You fuck with that nigga or that bitch. Because women do it too. Women be beating on men and stuff too. If you a man and you in a domestic, that ain't shit funny about that. You a man, just because you a man don't mean you don't get hurt too. And that shit will mess you up mentally. Then you will go mess somebody else up because why? Hurt people, right? Yeah. So if you are in a situation like this, please, yeah. You see it said fear and transformation. Don't fear. False evidence appearing real is what fear is. Get out. You can do better. Better is waiting for you. All you got to do is leave that alone. And you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, whoever this person is that's missing you, this is why they're missing you here. But it's the reason why you left this situation in the first place. Remember that, okay? All right, so we up on 30 minutes right here. I'm going to put this on the page, on the YouTube. If I'm going to go ahead and put like maybe 10 minutes of it on TikTok. That way you can, you know, and I'll put the notice up there that it's on our YouTube page, okay? So you can see the full video because this message is for somebody specific. I don't know. It could be 2 people, 3 people, maybe 1 person, but somebody in particular I'm talking to, please, whatever you do, baby girl, baby boy, get out of that situation now, okay? Evacuate the board. This is why we do these readings, okay? To read the energy around you and what's going on. And the energy that's telling me that if you don't get out, something bad gonna happen to your ass. Please get out. Break that generational curse and get away from that. You don't deserve that. Nobody deserves that, okay? So if this reading helped you in any type of way, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me in the comments what you think and how you feeling. Because if you are somebody that's going, this shit right here sets heavy with me because I know what it was like. You feel what I'm saying? And if you in that type of situation, if you need to vent in the comments. DM me, vent, whatever you need to do. That's what I'm here for. So until next time, I love you, but God definitely loves you more. You are a gem. See you later.